Yeah, then I just have some quick fire creepy facts about Mary-Kate and Ashley from their childhood. So, because on Full House, they obviously have to look the same because they're playing one person,
Yeah.
but obviously they're not the same and their baby teeth fell out at different times, so they had to have dentures as
No.
children. Yeah,
Oh,
had to have
that's not
dentures.
right.
No, weird, right? And also, this isn't creepy, but I just didn't know this. They're not identical twins, they're fraternal. Don't they look identical
They
though?
look identical.
No, fraternal.
That's
Fraternal
mad.
twins.
That's mad to get fraternal twins that look that similar.
Right? Because the whole point of them playing the same character on Full House was because they look the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, their parents divorced when they were 9, and apparently a big part of it is because it's to do with the money they were making. The
Right.
mum didn't love like that they were making that much money as children. She seems to be like a good presence in their life.
Okay.
Was like this, they probably shouldn't earn that amount at this young
Right.
age. Is that too much pressure? Also, this is all allegedly, like we don't know this for certain. The dad, however, was eager for them to continue making money, which
Mm.
is not great. I think they were 9 at the time, and the dad,
Oh.
instead of listening to the mum that was like, I think maybe this isn't right, probably not the best decision for children, and he was like, no, I think we should keep going. And apparently that was a big part in their divorce. But
But I suppose you probably can't separate if your children have been on a TV show since they were 6 months old. You
yeah,
can't separate their life with them not working. Maybe it's
yeah,
like stage. It's like every stage parent's dream, kind of that.
exactly. Like,
And you
what?
can. They're getting so much revenue from the work of their children, and they're 9, so they've been doing it for nearly their whole, like literally their whole lives, a
Yeah,
decade of it. They've
and
had no childhood, and you just think, oh, why
the
let
you
them
know
stop?
their younger sister Elizabeth
Yeah.
Olsen, she was like in their early films. She was just in there. She'd
Oh.
come in, like they did little bits with her.
Yeah.
And when she turned 10, she was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I want to have a
Mm.
normal life. So she went to school, did normal things. She went by a different second name at school. She just had a very
Right.
normal time. She seems very well adjusted
She
now.
really
So
does.
that shows that like they have potential to be well-adjusted people, but their childhood did not allow it. Well,
No.
they're quite well-adjusted now, but well, I guess we'll find out with Holly's bit. And then the final point, I just think this is ridiculous. John Stamos from Full House had them fired when he had them fired when they first came in, and then they were rehired
What?
because they cried too much. This
Oh
was when they
my
were
god.
babies. He was like, they're crying too much. They were babies. Had he
What a
never met a
monster.
baby before? And then he said that they got in these other babies, these other set of twins, and they were ugly, so they rehired Mary Kate and Ashley.
What is wrong with him?
Don't know. That was a weird time. Why?
What
Why?
a weird
But the
man.
moral of the story is, for children, they started work before the age of 1,
That's unbelievable.
which I think the mum probably thought, like, oh, they're babies, they'll
They
probably
won't
do this for a
remember it.
year. Because
Yeah.
even they've said in the future, like, most of the time when you hire, like, twins to play one character, when the child on the show is a certain age, you kind of stop, you hire new people to play
Yeah.
them. But they didn't do that. So maybe the mum thought that would happen and it
Mm.
didn't. And then they were getting all these other deals and they got swept up in it. And then it was too late to
It's too
stop it.
late, yeah.
But to work consistently from before you're 1, we've talked about child stars a lot, and they've usually known a life before being
Yeah.
famous. These
Yeah.
girls have never known that. And that is very worrying.